Bam! Hey, everybody, guess what? It's a Wackadoodle Wednesday, wacka, 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 and it is Weeds Day, 420. Oh, damn, who'd have thunk that the calendar makers would have done that for us? Bless their hearts, gosh darn it. Y'all got Grammy's Rocketeer here, and I am Grammy Mary, your hostess with the mostest wackadoodle. Well, at least out here in Booneyville. And yeah, I have got some wacky shit to share with you. But hey, looky there, over yonder, over there. Yeah, I can say that too. I can get about as country as you need to get. I'm checking out the chat while I'm saying hey, but I got to make my rounds at saying hey. Oh, over the hill and through the woods. Hi there, guys. Okay, let me start out over here on Fakey Book because, well, I don't have that many to say hey to over here. Yeah, I went to my wall and it's like, oh, holy crap, there's all those lovely pictures of my daughter's wedding. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, well. Okay, over here on Fakey Book, let's see. I have got Mary B over here and Nancy and Bridget. Hey, Bridget, long time no see, sweetheart. I also see Moosey is over here as well as Oliver Cromwell. Hey, Oliver Cromwell, do I know you from somewhere? Just asking. I gotta ask. You know, there's no such thing as a stupid question, just stupid people asking questions that are like, really? Seriously? Oh Lord, oh my, yeah. Hello, rascal. My key cat decided to get up here and help me tonight. Yeah, like that's a shocker. She does that all the time. Okay, I'm checking everything else out over here. Which reminds me, while I'm over here loitering on Fakey Book, I've gotta go here. Someone had shared this and I seriously did. I'm so glad I wasn't taking a drink because I would have spewed it all over. How I Learned to Mind My Own Business by Grammy Mary. Actually, I didn't do this, but yeah, I could see me doing this. I was walking past a mental hospital the other day. Yeah, actually, if it was me, I'd be running past because there would be people in white suits and a lovely little self-hugging coat chasing after me. But I digress. In any case, I was walking past a mental hospital the other day, and all the patients were shouting, 13, 13, 13. Well, the fence was too high to see over, but I saw a small gap in the planks. So I looked through to see what was going on. Some idiot poked me in the eye with a stick. Then they all started shouting, 14, 14. God, I love that. Oh, that would be something I'd do. Gotta admit it, because I am kind of a nosy Nelly sometimes. You know, I think that comes with the territory of being short, you know? Like when I get in an elevator, it always never fails. You know, next elevator I get in, I'll probably get in there and there'll be a whole shitload of goddamn basketball players. And next thing you know, everywhere I turn, my nose will be in somebody's business. Boom, boom, boom. So, wow, it's wacky. It's wacky. And no, I haven't touched any wacky tobacco yet. Can you imagine what if I'm like this naturally, just drinking water? Can you imagine what I'd be like when I'm stoned? I know what I'm like when I'm stoned. I start snoring very quickly. In any case, hey there, barman. Over here in that effing page, Freedom's Network, you awesome people, you. Thank you ever so much, Bo Diddy, for the bodacious tunage. You always have bodacious tunage. I don't know how you do it, dude. And then I come on with my Black Betty bam-a-lam and just kind of blast everybody out. Which, speaking of blasting everybody out, let me make sure. Okay, I gotta make sure my levels are. I'm not level. That's okay, and I'm damn proud of it too. I see TD Sanders is over here. Hey there, TD. How you doing, woman? You are just the bomb. I also see Grimmy as well as Mary B and Oliver. You know, I see that name and I think of Oh, is it Green Acres? Yeah, where she goes, Oliver, Oliver. Hell, I don't know. Oh, that's a good way to be, too. I don't know. I don't know. See, when somebody asks you something, I don't know. That way you don't have to, I know, baby girl. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. My kitty cat's trying to help me again by pulling my microphone away. She's such a little love. But, the microphone gets in the way of her giving me hugs. Doesn't it, baby girl? Yes. My poor little kitty cat. Yeah, you never know which zoo is or member of the zoo is going to be in my lap when I'm doing the radio. Just saying. Okay. Oh, I got wow, Twitter. Oh. Which okay, on Twitter, remember last week when I was talking about the guy with the Cinnabons? God, that's just freaking sick and wrong. He's trying he and his significant other were trying to sneak some Cinnabons out because they wanted to have them for breakfast, or I don't know. I'm thinking that it was foreplay. Ew. But in any case, he tried to smuggle them out in one of the body cavities. I don't think I really need to go there, do I? I went there last week and that was bad enough. Wow, mental image. But yeah, I see this. Todd A. Gerst shares this meme over here that says cookie dough can explodes in woman's vajayjay during shoplifting incident. And they have this picture of this woman that's got a wonderful natural tan. And she's got this look on her face like, ah! Which, wow. That's going off. Yeah, it is. Well, I decided to snoop and found Snopes, which I don't necessarily think that Snopes is the be-all, end-all, because I think Snopes is just about as full of shit as anything else on the internet, including me. But it says that it's a fake story. No such thing happened. Thank God. Because I was really starting to lose faith in humanity. Okay, not starting. I've been losing faith in humanity for a long time. But there's an awful lot of people out there that I truly love. But humanity as a whole, it's like, oh, dude, seriously? You see that handbasket over there? It's really big. I think we'll all fit. And it's going someplace really warm. So, just so as you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this on that lovely little link. And then I need to refresh my Twitter because, wow. Hey, Todd. Sorry, hun. But Snopes is going, eh. Wrong answer. Okay, now that I have done that, I can refresh my Twitter and see. Damn! I still have over 300 stalkers over here. Booyah! It's the little things in life. Isn't that right, rascal? Yes, it is. Ouch, your claws hurt, baby girl. And thank you, Bo and Freedom's Network and Barman for tweeting me. Y'all are awesome. You the bomb. You the man. You all this other fun stuff. I don't know why that number doesn't show as a Skype number other than maybe I should have just... And I do have a Skype number, but I've never used it. So I don't know if somebody were to call in on that Skype number if it would work or not. And it may just be that you would be able to... Remember the first few times when I had people Skyping me on the radio and I could hear them, but you guys couldn't? Okay, you have to be a really loyal listener to remember that far back. But I'm sure everybody thought, she's off her nut. She's off her nut. Well, yeah, I am. That's a given. But I'm damn proud of it, too. You know, the mighty oak started by a nut that held its ground, don't you? That's me. So, okay, let me retweet. God, what is it with getting on the radio and my nose deciding to start clogging up? I was doing awesome until I got on the radio. And now my nose is going, guess what? You're on the radio. I'm going to mess with you. So, okay. Let me tweet this. I know, rascal, honey. You have food. I'll scoop your litter when I'm done. Ouch. Baby girl. Okay. I've said hey to everyone at that effing site. Hey. Now let me go over to RLM because I know there's a boatload of you over there. Bless your hearts. Love y'all. Pics of Oliver right there. Really? Let me see. See. What? I like that, P. Bunyan. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Okay. Excuse me. Goodness. Oh, Mary B gets to celebrate it twice. Damn, girlfriend. See how you are. Okay. Over here in the RLM, Asmo right on top. Asmo likes being on top, don't you know? Uh, and darling, sending some mojo, some good vibes, some healthy healing vibes to your lovely lady. Hope she gets to feeling better. I also see Barman is here. Thank you ever so much, Barman. You are awesome. And you know what? When I get done on the radio tonight, I think I'm going to need me a little bit of an adult beverage, because it's been a whacked kind of day today, and I'm going to need something stronger than water. You know, W.C. Fields never would drink water because fish fuck in it. There's the first F-bomb of the night. Just, get rid of all of the suspense right here and now. Okay, he didn't exactly put it like that, but, okay, Paul is lost as hell when it comes to Twitter. So am I, sweetheart. I'm a really good twit. But when it comes to being a twitter or a tweeter, I can tweet. He's such an Asmo. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to saying hey. Hey there, Betsy. Thank you ever so much, lovely lady, for those awesome links you gave me yesterday. Damn, it felt like my brain was kersploding because I got so much information yesterday. That was amazing. And I'm going to have to download one of those, or maybe just, I might just be a good little capitalist and go ahead and purchase a couple of those DVDs so I can give them to my mother, because she and I had a discussion about the Rockefellers not too long ago. And bless her heart, she's 83, almost 84, and yeah, she's starting to lose it just a little bit, which is okay. She makes her a lot funnier. But we pull all kinds of shit on her before, but now we really do it. But in any case, yeah, I keep giving her frankincense oil and she keeps losing it. Bless her heart. But yeah, she was saying that the Rockefellers were good people. And it's like, oh, no, darling. No. Rockefellers are not good people, honey. Mama, I need to clue you in. And she'll watch DVDs if I give them to her, because I've given her lots of DVDs that she's... Yeah. Ow. Ow! You little turd. Oh, hey. Oh, Oliver, look at you. You's a handsome feller. I like that Vogue pose. That's so very exotic. Oh, I suppose now that I know who you are, I'm going to have to friend you over there, huh? Seeing as how... I'll do that. Let me go over there real quick. Seeing as how you're harassing me and all that fun shit. And, well, you're not necessarily harassing me yet, but by God, I haven't even begun to harass you. So there. See, that's what happens. Trust no one. What? Where is it? It doesn't let me friend you. Why is that? Well, bummer dude. Okay, fine. Be that way. I don't care. Fakey book is poopy heads. I just stay there because I get to see grandbaby pictures that way and keep up on what's going on with my family. But, okay, back to saying hey. Because, yeah, I get easily distracted. Squirrel. Beth Z. Yeah, the awesome Beth Z. Yeah, she always sends me such amazing links. And looky there, Cowboy Tech. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices this evening, darling. I also see... Oh, I'm so excited. I know. Y'all are sitting there going, oh, shit, it's something little again. No, it's my favorite is Heavy Breather in the whole wide world. Hi, Darth Romes. I love it when I get to breathe heavy. I don't get to do that very often anymore, unless I'm pushing a mower. Okay. Excuse me. Wow. I got myself all choked up over that one, Darth. Damn it, dude. Okay, I also see Grimner is over here. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Thank you ever so much. Grimner is the bomb. He is the radio guru, the radio god. And, rascal, cut it out. She's playing with my danglies. I ain't telling you what. Vince, you're so easy. Okay, I also see the lovely Moose Girl is here. Hey there, hi there, ho there, young lady. I saw something about meaner soda earlier today, but you know what? I'll bet you I totally spoused putting it in my pocket, so I'll probably have to try and find it later. And hopefully be able to do that on Friday. Hans? I'm reading the squirrel. I get so easily distracted. I also see the lovely Kate is here. Hey, woman, have you had to learn to do the backstroke yet down there? Because, dude, Meister, wow. You guys are getting toad floaters down there in Texas. And, I mean, I still have puddles out here. And we're considered high desert country out here. And, yeah, it is wet. Oh, Grimmy. I wish that was what I was calling it, but hey, no, I have a push mower, but my riding mower is now operational, so yes. 4.5 of the 5 acres that I've got, I can do the riding mower for. So yeah, booyah! I'm excited. Okay, yeah, easily excited. Don't get any ideas. Damn it, I'm all choked up again. Okay, Beetle! I see you. I need a drink. One more and that's it. Okay. Hi, Beetle. How you doing, sweetheart? How's your day been? I know you said you was working from home earlier today, and does that mean that you's bored shitless? Hope not. Because you don't want to be shitless, because that will make you look like Richard Nixon if you go for several days like that. I am not a crook. I also see IB Don C is here. Push it over. Y'all, god dang it, quit distracting me. It's not kneel before the power of Darth Lord. Nah, I don't kneel for it. Well, wait, back up. Never mind. See, it's Grim and the mower thing and Vince. It's their fault. My mind was not in the gutter till you two started. That's a lie. But so long as you believe it, it's okay. I also see Solvanor is at least logged in. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I actually listened to you today while I was at work. I had the RLM radio going, and oh my God. You know, I have moments on the radio where I even tickle myself. Well, okay, that happens all the time. Because I'll say shit, and then I'll go, good Lord, did I really say that out loud? Because there's a lot of times that I think things, and I know better than to say it, but the clutch, I burned out the clutch between my brain and my mouth. So if it goes across the brain waves, it's coming out the mouth, in case you haven't noticed that. I also, but I did listen to Solvanor. Hush, Paul. Just hush. Don't even go. Don't start it. Don't start with me. Damn it. Okay, I also see Vinz is over here, but Vinz is not feeling well. Mojo, sending you some healing vibes as well, sweetheart. Did you run out of your oils? You should have had plenty, hon. Damn it all. Okay, I also see, yeah, Solvanor, I'm sure, is sleeping. He should be. Bless his heart. Paul, don't be shocked. We're all adults here. Okay, chronologically, yes, I am. So, okay, I'm responding to Paul in the chat. just in case you're wondering. I also see Chalcedony is here. Hey there, sweetheart. And look, I'm here. Wow, shock. I also see Java Doctor 2. How's that little one doing? Java Doctor 2. I haven't seen any baby pictures yet. I'm going to start pouting here in a little bit. Of course, you know, I see a baby picture and then I'll go, I'm going to hold the baby because I'm kind of a baby hog too. Okay, I also see Juana Tacos here. And you know what, sweetheart? I had one for supper because I had leftover taco meat. Because I fixed tacos last night for supper and yum, were they good. And then this morning I fixed me a banana and peanut butter and cinnamon burrito. You know, took a flour tortilla and put peanut butter on it and then cut a banana in half and then sprinkled cinnamon all over it and then rolled it up. And that was my breakfast. Nummy, good for the tummy and ever so good for you. Okay. I also see Mary B is here. Hey, woman. I see that you were enjoying the tunage that Bo Diddy was playing earlier, and that is a totally splendiferous way to wake up. And now I'm jealous because I don't wake up to that kind of tunage. Damn it. Damn it. And looky there, Oslo is here. Oslo, are you the strong silent type? I have never seen you speak in the chat. He's being coy. I don't know if Oslo's a guy or a girl. Oh, Ziello. Oh, hey, maybe that's how you're supposed to say it. Oh, Ziello. I don't know. Could be fun. I see P. Bunyan is here, and he thinks I'm out of control. Honey, I lost all control years ago. That happened when I had signed my divorce papers. I had just a wee bit of control before that. Just a little. But once I signed on that dotted line, it's like, booyah! Party time. Now I get to be responsible for me. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been good. It's been a learning experience, let me tell you. But you know what? I do it myself, and I have been. I'm doing splendiferous. I also see RLM 73318. Let's see, 73. That's 10, 12, 13, 23. RLM 5. There you go. That works for me because that 73,313, that's an awful lot to say. So RLM 5. I broke you down. Numerology. Bam. And to round out the crew, the one, the only, although I see him on multiple places now, UK Oliver. Hey, UK. How you doing? Depends. Oh, I don't have to have depends yet. Yet. That's the operative phrase. You know, it kind of depends on my day, actually, because if I do an awful lot of laughing, I may need to have something like that. Woo. Yeah, I did say I lost all control, didn't I? Well, I do have that control yet. I have bladder control. That's TMI. TMI. Too much information. Speaking of too much information, I had a doctor's appointment today. My doctor and I, she's, bless her heart, she really is pretty awesome, and she's learning. I'm teaching her. I am. I'm doing good. Because she no longer bitches at me about cholesterol meds, and she's extremely proud of me, actually, because with my exercise and my diet, although I did get scolded because my vitamin D is a little, at what she says is low. It's still in the average range, but she wants my vitamin D levels higher. But I am doing splendiferous. My cholesterol levels are doing great. And what? Dang flying tin can. What? Oh, well, if she does throw a can at you, P. Bunyan, get pictures. I haven't seen a good whooping in a long time, and if that's opening up a can of whoop ass on you, I want evidence. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I was lost. I was confused. I was rambling. My Twitter is going nuts. I have 124 notifications. Jeez, so Pete. Oh, cripes. Lord. People, now they're doing Disney Princess racy pinups. What the fudge? Seriously? Ow. Ow. And then I scrolled down and there's a Darwin Award. Some dumbass tried to do a cannonball on a frozen swimming pool. Yeah, Darwin Award. Tailbone fracture. That's what that is. Ow. Some bitch. I'm going to scroll up because that hurts just watching it. Ow. Okay. Where do I want to go first? I don't know. I've got so many links open. I will go ahead and share this Snopes thing over here in the RLM chat just because y'all got to see that. Yes, it does, UK Oliver. It does stand for that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Really lovely minds. Okay, y'all got to see the picture of this gal, because damn. I would imagine that's what my face would look like if I were dumb enough to try and pull that stunt. Thankfully, my mom actually taught me not to be that stupid. Sometimes it was at the end of a wooden spoon, but yeah, that was back in the day when parents could still whoop you. Yeah, I got my share of whoopings. Yeah, I did. Can't imagine why. I was such a good little girl. I really was, actually, for quite some time. It wasn't until my senior year that I went through teenage-itis, and then I became this little hellion monster thing that my mother, I'm really surprised she didn't just drop kick me through the goalposts of life, but she didn't, bless her heart, which is another reason why I love her so. 'Cause, yeah, anyone else probably would have drop kicked my sorry ass. But, you know, that's called teenage-itis. I let my children live through their teenage years. So, mainly because my mother let me. Okay, this is another thing that I saw over at Twitter. And you have to scroll down a little bit on the page to see it. It's from scoop.it. It's Conservative Politics by Alicia. And it's like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, yada. Like the third picture down on this. It's just a bunch of tweets put on. And yeah, there's shitlery and yeah. But in any case, the one I'm going for, because this is like a total booyah wackadoodle moment. Wacka, wacka, wacka. If you are at the White House and a rapper's ankle bracelet monitor goes off, what do you do? Yeah, you just can't make this shit up. Just another disgusting scumbag that Dangleberry has invited to the White House. And how does someone wearing an ankle bracelet get into the White House in the first place? Was the Secret Service sleeping? An accused kidnapper with Obama? Is this a big deal? An accused kidnapper. Is he really? I didn't read the whole. It's from Patriot Tribune from today. Let me click on that link. I gotta check this shit out. Because if he really is an accused kidnapper and a rapper, although I'm not a rapper kind of person, I don't like. I consider it needs to have another consonant in the front, you know, crapper. But that's just my personal opinion. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share this just so as y'all can see. P. Bunyan is away. And then I will share the original link as well. Or the link that was linked. How's that sound? The link. There's some crazy ass people in this world, you know that? And you know what the wonderful thing about all those crazy ass people is? They set that example so you can look at them and go, damn. That's not me. Whew. I feel better now. Yeah, I do. Okay, let me put these over in the effing site as well. 'Cause damn. There but for the grace of God. Mm-hmm. And I'll bet you if I went up to the White House gates, they would probably inundate me before I even got to where I was going to try and walk through. Why? Because I'm a mouthy old broad, that's why. And I don't like rap. I think those are the two reasons. I'm mouthy and I don't like rap. And I call him Dangleberry. And his wife, Michelle. Okay, I could keep adding to that list, but I think I'll quit while I'm behind. I have absolutely zero respect for any of those people that are currently residing in the red shed, as Hambo calls it. Hambo, by the way, is from piggazette.com, which I am going to be going there here in just a little bit because, well, I want to see what's on this date in history, or at least what they have for this infamous date, 420. But before I do, let me finish. Oh, I don't need to do that one too. That's like redundant. Don't tread on me. Yeah, 'cause I'm not a doormat. Damn it. Okay. Oh, and Bobby, if you're listening, or, if you get a chance to listen sometime, be careful, hon. Please don't feed the bears, because then they will become dependent upon you. Even if they're trying to feed off of you, which you're too skinny, hon. They just have to use you as a toothpick. Let's see. What else? Oh, this is another one that I saw on Twitter. It's cnsnews.com. Oh, yeah, those that are either sit in judgment or prosecute us or make the rules that the rest of us are supposed to abide by, they are such fine, upstanding citizens. They're standing up. Hey, Bobby, I see you. Hi, honey. You haven't left yet. Okay. Well, you be careful, hon, if you're listening. Yeah, they set a damn fine example for us. This is in New Orleans. Sexual predator ex-prosecutor admits guilt in federal case. See, these are the people that are making the rules that we have to live by. Obviously, they don't expect themselves to have to live by them, which pretty much, that's definitely, it explains my mindset on the way rules work, laws work, all that fun stuff. All of us live above the law. All of us, except for these people, because the rule breakers are the ones that go below what is considered decent living, being a decent, honest, caring, respectful human being. Those are the creatures that break natural law. And that, to me, is the only law that really matters, is natural law. Don't cause harm to another individual. Not intentionally. Pretty much, you got that. Once you get that one, and thou shalt not steal. Of course, thou shalt not steal is pretty much the biggie because, don't steal someone's life. Don't steal someone's livelihood. Don't steal someone's property. Don't steal someone's significant other. Don't steal someone's innocence. Don't steal someone's security. Don't steal someone's liberty. In other words, don't kill. Don't defraud. Don't steal from them in whatever manner. Don't sleep around with the other person's husband or wife. Don't rape somebody. Don't imprison somebody. Don't do, that's all theft. All of those are theft. Stop it. Don't do those things, and we're good. We're good. I don't have a problem with you. But this ass munch, he's an ex-Louisiana district attorney whom authorities called a sexual predator, and he pleaded guilty Wednesday to harassing a witness and trying to get rid of evidence in a federal grand jury investigation that targeted him. P.O.S. Harry Morrell, who served as the St. Charles Parish elected district attorney for 33 years, demanded sexual favors from women who asked for help with their cases or relatives' cases. Okay, he's already getting the single finger salute here. Prosecutors and investigators said at the news conference after a hearing that by title, he was the embodiment of justice. However, in the darkness of his heart, he is something else entirely. A man who perverted his position of power to take sexual advantage of desperate women who needed help. And now he's got both hands where he's getting the single finger salute here. You're number one, dude, on both hands. And he did this over and over and over again. He knew who to target and was good at it. Despicably, at least 20 women are seeking help during the last 2 decades at St. Charles Parish discovered that the sexual predator was sitting in the chair of the district attorney's office. Morrell was charged last month with obstruction of justice, and defense attorney Charles Capitelli said his client intended to plead guilty. The charge carries a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison, though Capitelli said previously that there was no agreed upon sentence. I think 3 years in prison would do him some good. I think he'll get to find out just exactly what it feels like to be on the receiving end of what he has been doing for the last 33 years. I think his name is going to be changed to Ben Dover. Hey, Bubba, fresh meat. Yeah, that's as far as I'm going with this, because this just absolutely nauseates me. These disgusting creatures that break through the lowest level of what is considered acceptable behavior. They break the law. They get down into the scuzzy sewers of humanity, and that's where they dwell. And that's where an awful lot of these ass munches dwell. Lawbreakers are people that go below. They are the lowest of the low. And you know, it's so funny. Most of them are the lawmakers. I wonder how many of them ever actually attain, even if it's just standing on someone else's shoulders in that shit pit. How many of them even get to the point where they can reach up and touch with the tip of their fingers that law that they never even made it up to, let alone above it, like the rest of us that try to teach people or treat people decently, that try to be respectful, that try to be responsible. You know, take care of our shit, be responsible for our own actions and our words. It's a messed up world here, people, when those that are writing the laws can't even reach them with their fingertips, even if they're standing on the backs or the shoulders of others. Sad, 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 sad world. Frickin' creepy world is what it is. And this disgusting schmuck butt, I hope to heck he gets to find out just exactly how those ladies felt. Multiple times. I hope he gets his comeuppance. They say Carmen, some people say 3 times, some people say 7 times. I'd be happy with 3, but you know, if it goes for 7 times for each one, well, bet he'd learn his lesson. Whew, I bet he'd be needing Depends by the time he gets out as well. Scuzzy, scuzzy people. How did we get here? How did we get here? I just don't understand it. Because I know there's an awful lot of absolutely amazing people. So how in the hell did the floaters actually get into these positions? You know, those people that you have to take a bucket of water, and as you're flushing that second time, you dump that bucket to get them floaters to go down. How did those floaters get into those positions? I just do not get it. Oh, well, I guess. I'm going to go to something fun. I really am. I'm going to go to the pig. Politically Incorrect Gazette. Just because I like these guys. I don't always agree with them, but I do like them. And yeah, Hambo wants to know if there's going to be a shut up gene. You know, it's kind of a high priority genetic improvement that old Kaboom needs to install before he releases Humanity 2.0 upgrade. It's sorely needed by the malignant narcissist would-be messiah mutation that recently appeared in the Humanity 1.0. I think he's talking about Dangleberry. Not positive, but I think he is. Okay, and the pig's tasty tidbits for today, 420. It's a Florida moonbat. I absolutely love Florida. Oh, Bruce Jenner is back. Kinda. A Florida actor and bodyguard changed his name to the former moniker of the transgender Olympic gold medalist, who now goes by Caitlyn, in a bizarre bid to preserve its heterosexual roots and keep the name of the icon alive. Mark Bihar, I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it, hun, but that's how I'm saying it, who once worked as a bodyguard on the set of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Oh, seriously, dude? Damn. Legally changed his name to Bruce Jenner in February. Wow. The name once stood for America, and I just want to keep it alive. Honey, you know, sometimes you just need to let things die. Just saying. You know, sometimes things, when you do that, you're just prolonging the agony, hon. You really are. He goes on to say, I've been seeing so many idols and athletes and icons die because of stupid stuff like drugs, die because of age. Well, you know, age gets us all, darling. Meat suits expire. They only have a limited warranty, and none of us actually know when the warranty expires. But yeah, once it does, shed that meat suit. Move on to the next dimension. It's all good. Seriously, trust me. We're losing icons. We're losing names. We're losing people faster than we ever have. Well, if you'd quit misplacing them, put them somewhere really safe where you know you'll remember where you put them. And then you won't, oh no, wait, I do that all the time and I'm always losing shit. Never mind. The bodyguard, formerly known as Mark Bihar, has worked for the Kardashian family. Big whoop. The Delray Beach bodyguard insisted he isn't homophobic, but claimed that the actor-turned-reality TV star transitioned to gain attention and fame, not to be true to her identity. Well, I've been saying that all along. When it first came out, it was like, Kardashians' ratings were plummeting. Kim's badonka just wasn't badonkin' like it used to. I mean, sure, you know, she'd walk down the street and badonk. It actually, I'd heard, where was this? Steel Magnolias, I think is a movie that I'd heard this line. It looks like two pigs wrestling in a burlap sack. That's what it looks like when she's walking away. Do I need to explain it anymore? I don't think so. But her badunka was apparently not getting enough attention anymore. And, well, they have bills to pay, by golly. I mean, that $30 million wedding. Jeez, oh, Pete. Dumbasses. I digress. In any case, somebody had to get them back in the spotlight, back in the limelight. Keep that name there, because that 15 minutes of fame just wasn't enough. They needed another 15. I'm not done yet. I still have plenty of badunka to go. So, apparently, he did the sex changing, let's see, all for hype, apparently. The Florida man wants people to remember Bruce Jenner as an Olympic athlete, not as Caitlyn Jenner. Too late, sweetheart. That image has been burned into our minds. And the mental etch-a-sketch that I've been trying to work on, I just can't get that out. I've been working, but if I shake my head too hard, then the whole world starts, and it's not good. I have to sit down. The famous Bruce Jenner name will return to its heterosexual roots, where our client believes it belongs, instead of hanging out with the likes of the Kardashians and getting into car accidents as Caitlyn. Really? The man formerly known as Bahar, that's kind of like the artist formerly known as Flash, only not nearly as cool, worked security detail on the set of Keeping Up with the Kardashians between 2009 and 2010. He even boxed Jenner, who was still publicly identifying as Bruce at the time, during a charity boxing match in season 4. Oh, but don't hit the face. Don't hit the face because I can't afford the reconstructive surgery I'm already going through. Leave the face alone. Caitlyn Jenner won the match because don't hit the face. And now the transgender athlete goes as Caitlyn, which I also saw an image over on Twitter earlier, and I retweeted it because I did literally laugh out loud. We now have a men's room, a women's room, and a confused room. That works for me. I don't think we need to be able just do another room. It'll be cheaper in the long run. Trust me. If Caitlyn ever wants to be called Bruce again, he's a day late and $1 short. It's my name now. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Stick your head in dog do. So, Caitlyn Jenner was still known as Bruce Jenner when she won the 1976 Olympic, wow, that just really sounds wrong, men's decathlon, when she won the men's. Didn't they used to take shit away from the Russians when she-its did that shit? Never mind. Jenner married Kris Kardashian. She later starred in several seasons of the family's reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, before publicly coming out as transgender and announcing her transition into Caitlyn. I'm Caitlyn now. Don't pick on me. Really? If that ain't whacked, I don't know what the hell is. Seriously. Okay, the next little pig-worthy tidbit that they have here is what are the skills every 18-year-old needs. Now, I happen to know an awful lot of kids that do not have these skills, and it's really, really sad. It's truly sad when you go and purchase something and say you just give them, like the bills, and then actually give them the change that goes with it, because you don't want a buttload more of change. You just want bills back. I've done that a time or two, and they give you this Bambi in the headlights look. And then you have to look at them and go, okay, I need 4 $1 bills, please. And they still look at you like, I don't get it. I keep thinking, did you children never play Yahtzee? I mean, that's how my children learned how to add. They didn't do Common Core. They learned how to add by playing Yahtzee. In any case, skills every 18-year-old needs. Number 1, an 18-year-old must be able to talk to strangers. The whole stranger danger was the worst thing that they could have done for kids, because, kids were terrified of strangers because a stranger could kidnap you, a stranger could molest you, a stranger could do this, a stranger could do that. And when you actually look at the percentages are a hell of a lot higher that it's going to be someone that they know and someone that they've been told to be able to trust that's going to do that shit to them. So stranger danger was a very big injustice to our children. Shame on us. Faculty, deans, advisors, landlords, store clerks, human resource managers, co-workers, bank tellers, healthcare providers, bus drivers, mechanics, in the real world. Those are all strangers You need to be able to talk to them. Need to be able to talk to them intelligently, not, I was microaggressed against. Do something. I have an emotional boo-boo. Where's a ambulance? The crutch. We teach kids not to talk to strangers instead of teaching the more nuanced skill of how to discern the few bad strangers from the mostly good ones. Thus, kids end up not knowing how to approach strangers respectfully and with eye contact for the help, guidance, and direction that they will need out in the world. Yes, you need to learn to be able to talk to strangers. And if you talk to me, trust me, there are very few that are stranger than I am. Just putting that out there. Number 2, an 18-year-old must be able to find his way around. What are you going to do when you don't have Google Maps, hun? They need to be able to find their way around a campus, the town in which her summer internship is located, or his, or the city where he is studying or working abroad. The crutch. We drive or accompany our children everywhere, even when a bus, their bicycle, or their own feet could get them there. Thus, kids don't know the route from getting from here to there, how to cope with transportation options and snafus, when and how to fill the car with gas, or how to make and execute transportation plans. My grandchildren know how to do this shit. My grandchildren have been globe-trotting already, so they've been to France, they've been to Germany, they've been to the UK for a year and a half. You know, they had to learn to pay attention as to how to get to where. They walked back and forth to school when they were over in the UK. Granted, it was a very small village, but hey, the couple of times I was over there, I got my turds wormed around a couple of times because, you know, them little twisty, windy roads and stuff, but they kept me from getting lost, bless their hearts, because, you know, Grammy needs to be kept from being lost. I go off on fairy trails, and then it's just, yeah. First thing to go. Number 3, an 18-year-old must be able to manage his assignments, workloads, and deadlines. The crutch. We must remind kids when their homework is due and when to do it. Sometimes helping them do it, sometimes doing it for them. Thus, kids don't know how to prioritize tasks, manage workload, or meet deadlines without regular reminders. You know, like that little timer on their cell phones. Cut it out. If you have shit in front of you to do, tend to that. Once you get that done, if there's something else in your way, get that done as well. Prioritize, children. Number 4, an 18-year-old must be able to contribute to the running of a household. The crutch. We don't ask them to help much around the house because the checklist, children, leaves little time in the day for anything aside from academic and extracurricular work. Thus, kids don't know how to look after their own needs, respect the needs of others, or do their fair share for the good of the whole, which, yeah, it's called a chores list. My kids had one. And they had to do their homework and then do their chores before the boob tube got turned on, before they could go play with friends, any of that shit. Homework and chores first. Number 5, an 18-year-old must be able to handle interpersonal problems. The crutch. We step in to solve misunderstandings and soothe hurt feelings for them. Thus, kids don't know how to cope with and resolve conflicts without our intervention. Oh, it's okay, you precious little cupcake. Did somebody look in your direction and you just got a bad vibe? I am so sorry. I will go imprison that person for 10 years. No, that doesn't work. It just breeds a population of precious little cupcakes who can't do shit. Number 6, an 18-year-old must be able to cope with ups and downs, courses and workloads, college level work,
competition, tough teachers, bosses, and others. It's called tough love, hun. Sometimes when you love someone, you have to say, yo, you're being a dumbass. Pull your head out, because I am not going to install a window in your belly so you can see because your head's so damn far up your ass. Pull it out. Get your shit together. The crutch is when we step in when things get hard and finish the task, or extend the deadline, and talk to the adults. Thus, kids don't know that in the normal course of life, things won't always go their way, and that they'll be okay, regardless. Yeah, it will be okay. You may be a little butthurt, but you'll be okay. Makes you tougher. Number 7, an 18-year-old must be able to earn and manage money. Unfortunately, this day and age in this capitalistic world, one must have money. I prefer barter, but one must have money. The crutch is that we don't hold part-time jobs. They receive money from us for whatever they want or need. Thus, kids don't develop a sense of responsibility for completing jobs or tasks. Accountability to a boss who doesn't inherently love them, or an appreciation for the cost of things and how to manage money. Yeah. I bought both of my girls' first car. Working at a car dealership was plus because I could get things at cost. And the mechanics, seeing as how I always brought baked goods, would do things to repair vehicles for me on the cheap. Both of my girls, their first car was a $500 car. If they wanted something different, they had to pay for it. Their first car, if they kept their grades above a B, I paid their insurance. That first C, they started paying their insurance, and I never picked it up again. Repercussions of your behavior. Number 8, an 18-year-old must be able to take risks. The crutch is that we've laid out their entire path for them and have avoided all pitfalls or prevented all stumbles for them. Thus, kids don't develop the wise understanding that success comes only after trying and failing and trying again. It's called grit. Or the thick skin, which is called resilience. Then comes from coping when things have gone wrong. Yeah, it does, Hambo. Remember, our kids must be able to do all of these things without resorting to calling a parent on the phone. If they're calling us to ask how, they do not have the life skill. Now, I do have to admit, my children still call me occasionally. They no longer call me for parenting advice because they know the first thing I'm going to do is laugh maniacally. And then they'll go, yeah, we know, mother's curse. Because I told both of them, I hope to God you have a child just like you. Just like you. Because I'm a loving mom. And they deserve it. So, okay, I'm catching up over here. Oh, Grammy, that is so true. Yeah, I know people that do that. And I tell you what, working at a car dealership, it is amazing how many people come in and they go, I don't know why, but the car is smoking and it's got this weird rattle and, it's making this noise or it's making that noise, and the guys will pull it into the shop. Had one the other day. It keeps running hot and it keeps telling me to check the temperature and check the antifreeze. Well, I check it and there's stuff in there. Yeah, honey. But, wow, that needle is not supposed to instantly go up to 220. Just because there's a little something in there doesn't mean there's enough. We had an individual come in the other day that, wow, I'm not kidding you. I really, seriously, when they pulled up in front of the dealership, I had my hand on the phone ready to call the fire department. because they had smoke rolling out from the front end. And he came in and he said, there's this grinding noise in the front end, and my brakes aren't working real well. And I thought, oh, good Lord, hun, are you metal to metal? Because, wow. And this was not a young person. This was an older person. And I can say older person because this person was considerably older than me. And I thought, oh, Judas Priest. And I could see there was someone sitting in the vehicle yet after he had come in. And I'm thinking, oh, good God, I hope to God that thing doesn't catch on fire because I can't run that far, that fast. I'm in heels. So I'm looking at him and I'm saying, sir, you do realize you have smoke rolling out from the front of your vehicle. And he went, I what? And I said, how long has it been making this noise? Well, for like the last 8 miles on the highway and then driving into town, which was an additional 5 miles. So 13 miles he drove with this vehicle, making this horrible grinding noise. And it was a brand that we don't work at our dealership, but we have another dealership in town that works on that brand. And so I called up there and had their mechanic come up and look at it because I said, dude, I don't know if he should drive this thing. It may need to be towed because that don't look good. And he comes out and he came in and he said, oh my Lord, when I found out how much the wheel bearing had fallen apart. It had split in two. His wheel was at a 45-degree angle. This gentleman did not notice that his front wheel was at a 45-degree angle. He was shaving the tire. That's where the smoke was coming from. Driving 80 miles an hour down the highway for 8 miles. And then 65 coming in for that last 5 miles. Shaving on that tire on a wheel that was at a 45. Okay, it wasn't 45 degree, but wow. I mean, it was wow. And I'm thinking, Lord, and his wife's totally freaking. And the mechanic goes, hey, you made it here. It did not fall off. It did not explode. You made it here. She's wanting to beat the shit out of her husband. I'm thinking, I'll hold him. Good Lord. Wait a minute. You're married to him. I don't know which one of you. Darwin Award. Damn near had a Darwin. But see, that's people these days. People just freaking don't have common sense. You have that kind of a noise coming out of your vehicle in the front end. It's difficult to steer. Your brakes aren't working right. You pull the fuck over. Duh. You get out and you look around. And if something doesn't look right, you call for a tow truck. Because trust me, a tow truck is a hell of a lot cheaper than an ambulance. It really is. Oh, I just can't. Oh. They're out there. And they vote. And they breed children that don't realize that that means extra miles, doesn't it? Only in Common Core. Okay. This date in history, 4/20, 1770. Yeah, I had to, because, wow. I get to see all kinds every day, let me tell you. Too proud to stop and ask for directions, Captain Cook blunders into New South Wales. See? Even back then, you guys were directionally challenged. Guys will not stop and ask for directions. I swear to God, y'all won't. My ex wouldn't do it, and we wound up in Darktown in Kansas City. Yeah, I was shitting bricks. In any case, and no, I'm not trying to be derogatory or nothing. It's, yeah. Places where streetlights get shot out, that's, yeah, Darktown. Excuse me. This date in history, 4/20/1812. The fourth U.S. Vice President, George Clinton, is first to die in office. Given the boredom of the job, it's a miracle that they aren't dropping like flies. Well, you know, that's why they have Joe in there right now, because he's entertainment all by himself. Just watch. Sit back with your popcorn and listen to him. You can't make that shit up. You really can't. This date in history, 4/20/1836. Wisconsin becomes U.S. territory other states thinks it's a cheesy idea. They go, Moose. This date in history, 4/20, 1977. You'll never get to heaven from the class of 77. Booyah. Okay, I'm telling my age. I graduated in 77, and there were 77 girls in my graduating class. And I actually did graduate. Thank you very much. The U.S. Supreme Court rules that it's okie dokie to cover live free or die on the New Hampshire license plates. But why would anyone want to cover it up? I would much rather live free or die. Although I am in an open air prison right now, but I'm working on that. And finally, this date in history, 4/20, 1992, Benny Hill, a Brit comic legend whose inspiring clowning would be black flagged for political correctness, dies at the age of 67. You are missed, Mr. Benny Hill. I really did enjoy Benny Hill. Not nearly as much as Monty Python, but you know. Okay, let me see what's going on over here on that effing site. I have been prattling for quite some time. Wow, you get me going, and it's like, holy crap, Grammy, do you never shut up? Do you never take a breath? Not very often. Hi there, Scout. Washington Auditor Troy Kelly, case goes to jury. And Grimner posted a catastrophic leak. Someone needs depends. Wow. Yeah, that's true, Oliver. It is odd how they call it clean energy when it's the deadliest energy on Earth. Yeah. But it's clean, I tell ya. I tell ya. Okay, I have a couple of links here that Grimmy posted earlier. Some of them I think he put over in the RLM. Some of them he put over on that effing site. And there's even one that Hans posted earlier that I really have to get to. Okay, and one my brother Joey shared. I got to get to that one as well. But I'll get to that one. I got to do the Grimmy ones first, because wow. This one is like, dude, overachiever. This is from Mediaite.com. Uh-oh, John Stossel has lung cancer? Honey, that doesn't surprise me. I still like your mustache. Okay. This guy stole from Arby's, but only because he's a time traveler, and they do that in the future. They steal from Arby's in the future? Is that to, like, fuel your DeLorean, or... I don't know. Let's find out. There's all kinds of intergalactic excuses given when a person is nabbed for a crime. A few months ago, a guy took a gun to the nation's capital with a list of senators in his pocket, claimed those senators were Martians, just like the pastor he shot before leaving the D.C. area. Another man insisted he was only trying to abduct the Obama's dog because he was Jesus Christ and wanted to run for president. He was Jesus Christ, or the dog is? I just as soon believe the dog is. Now we meet a time traveler, Dante Rashad Anderson, who told cops who arrested him in Oklahoma City on a complaint of robbery by force or fear that he only jumped behind the counter at Arby's because in the future everyone does that. Everyone jumps behind the... So, do you want a job that says, would you like fries with that? He was possibly under the influence of some sort of narcotic or intoxicant. Ya think? Or suffering from some type of break with reality. You know, I take a break from reality every chance I get. But I don't hop the counter at Arby's. I just stand there and go, "Where's the beef?" and then laugh. He did mention that he was from 4 years in the future, and that's how people will get food during that period of time, aka community approved looting, which, hey, wait a minute, that goes on already. They're just taking it to the next level. Don't you know, people have climbed through drive-through windows already because they didn't get their chicken nuggets or some such bullshit. The real takeaway here is, honestly, is that Arby's manages to stay prominent for 4 more years. So maybe those new gyros they released recently really take off in 2020. I don't know. I haven't eaten at an Arby's in quite some time. So, what is a gyro? Is it something that I need to check out? Where my eldest used to work, they used to make or used to do the not a pig fucker gazette? No, it's not. Nope, it's not owned by David Cameron. Sorry, UK Oliver. It's actually owned by Porcus. And Hambo is the editor, but yeah, Porcus is the owner. And Porcus is the guy that's behind all of the artwork and stuff. Couple of interesting guys, let me tell you. They have some very interesting views, and most of the time I get quite the chuckle from reading them. Took me almost an hour before the RV came along. Hey. All right, Darth. Let me put this over here. I'm not... Damn it, Twitter. Damn it. Who the hell is this? Another freaking creeper? Oh, God, it's another bush. Jesus. What? Oh, a pita bread sandwich thing? Ah. Okay. Well, I have some pita bread in my freezer. I'll make my own sandwiches, thank you very much. A lot of those things are entirely too expensive for me. Or, you know, I mean, I could afford to go to Arby's. It's just that, why? I can make it at home and it's a whole hell of a lot better. Oh, hey, TD. That's a cute little donkey. I was going to say that's a cute ass, but then people would go, "Oh, Grammy's looking at butt pictures again." No, it's a little donkey. What? What? Oh, no, really? Okay. Thanks, UK Oliver. Let me check this out. Okay. UK Oliver posted this over in the RLM from the Huffington Post. Victoria Wood dead. The comedy world pays tribute to the late entertainer. Oh, hey, I know her. Okay. The world of comedy is mourning the loss of Victoria Wood, who has sadly died at the age of 62 following a short battle with cancer. Have you noticed how many entertainers have been kicking the bucket lately from cancer? What the hell? Are these people the ones that won't, be the shills? They won't play along with the whole agenda bullshit? And so they suddenly develop cancer. It's getting kind of creepy. It really is. With a career as a stand-up performer, actress, and writer spanning decades, Victoria was one of the most influential stars in British comedy. Several of the comedians she both worked with and inspired shared their grief on social media after news of her death broke. Among those leading the tributes were her fellow British comedy stars, including Jennifer Saunders, David Walliams, and Sarah Millican. Is that how you say that? I know I didn't say that right because I didn't say it with a British accent. And my British accent sucks. But I don't care. Because, well, what the hell. She's a lovely lady. Damn it all. Damn it all. They're dropping like flies, I tell ya. Sons of bitches are culling the herd. And they're always taking the fun ones. You know, the ones that you really like. What the hell? What? Wait, okay, I gotta catch up here. I don't think Arby's uses real lamb meat, no. Oh, Gyro Express. See, now, I actually kind of like Jimmy John's because they're crazy fast. And I absolutely love the bread. God. Oh. And if you're lucky enough to get to Jimmy John's early enough and they have loaves of bread that are left over from the day before, you can buy those loaves for 50 cents a piece. Oh, damn, you bet your sweet ass I am buying those things because I absolutely love the Jimmy John's bread. I mean, I'll just take the bread home and slice it and then toast it and dip it in butter or whatever, and yeah. Oh. You know, Oliver, when I was over in the UK for about 10 days that last time I was over there, and by the time I got back here to the US, I had several people telling me, where the hell are you from? Because I was starting to pick up, because I have a tendency to pick up accents. My granddaughter was like that too. Oh my Lord, first time we Skyped with them when they were over there. Because, yeah, I was needing grandbaby fixes. That's the only reason I did Skype, was so I could converse with my grandchildren while they were in the UK. And she had picked up the accent, just boom. Of course, you know, had to go to school right away. You guys have a different kind of schedule for school kids over there. But oh, it was so cute. My youngest grandson still says Harry Potter, which is just so cute. And the number two grandchild has a few words that he still says with the British accent, but my granddaughter, yeah, she lost it as soon as they got back. Within a week's time, it was gone because she picks them up quickly and she loses them quickly. But yeah, I can pick them up when I'm around them. And if I talk to a lot of people from down in Texas, I really get in that twang. I can really do that accent pretty good. Like if I talk to Vins for any length of time, I can start getting that. But that's just kind of a fun accent to have anyway. And being from Kansas, you know, we kind of got a mixed up, fucked up accent anyway. So, you know, you never know. Where the hell are you from? I'm from Booneyville. Out there in the middle of nowhere. We're not the edge of the world, but you can see it from here. About 50 miles. And seriously, you can. So, wow. How did I go off on that tangent? I don't know, but I did. Okay, I'm going to share that link over here. I hope you don't mind. Oliver. You know, you have a fun name to say. I don't know why, but that name is just Oliver. Okay, get ready, Vince. I'm easily entertained. So, I must be. Holy shit. I just think life is entertaining. Even when it's not intending to be. There's just sometimes when I sit back and go, holy fuck, did you seriously mean to do that? Some bitch. Wow. Here, I'll hold your beer. You do that again. Let me get a camera out. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this world that I find quite amusing. Just it's in a different sort of way. So,
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, so long as I'm breathing, it's all good. So long as they're still breathing, it's all good. Except for there's some people, it's like, wow. Whew. You're going down in history for that one. Darwin Awards. I guarantee. Whew. Okay, I gotta get serious here because I gotta pay tribute to the lovely Victoria. She was quite the lovely lady. Bless your heart, darling. I'm sure you're going to keep the celestial beings giggling in the afterlife. I will do this. How's that? Okay. Now, I got to get back to my pocket. Holy crap. Time flies when you're having fun. Or bullshitting. Either way. This is one that Hansel. That's another fun name. Hansel. Oh, he's going to love me. I just know he is. Oh, I love you, Hans. I really do. Sometimes it's a different kind of love, but I love you just the same. Because, yeah, you set an example for me, and sometimes that example is, wow, don't go there. But I love you anyway, because I would much rather have someone that is brutally honest with me than someone that's telling me sweet nothings while they're stabbing me in the back. It's just something about that backstabbing that just really, that was not a goal for me in life to grow up to be a pincushion. So, yeah, give it to me straight. Yeah, if my butt looks big, tell me. I'd much rather know so I can shake it and go, good, that's the look I was going for. So, okay, this is from MSN.com. Yes, I am actually going to MSN.com. If there's an earthquake tonight, yeah, it's my fault. Sorry. Oh, if Yosemite goes or Yellowstone or whatever the hell, yeah, it's because I'm reading something off of MSN. Here we go. Man arrested for putting soda in water cup at a Springdale McDonald's because, well, he had gotten fucked through the drive-thru so many times he figured, by God, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to tell him I just want water and then I'm going to put a bubbly beverage in there. Really? Seriously? Are you shitting me? Let's find out. Let's find out, because we're voyeuristic little shits, aren't we? Cody Morris, 18, was arrested Monday for putting soda inside a water cup at a Springdale McDonald's, refusing to return the soda, according to the police report. Hey, if you want it back, he'll recycle it through his kidneys. How's that sound? What's he supposed to do? It's already been dispensed, dumbass. You're just going to throw it away then. Refusing to return it. Let me drink it first and I'll give it back to you. There you go. That sounds like a hell of a plan. I'll even do it in a cup. Just don't test me for drugs, okay? The manager told police that he tried to stop the suspects from driving away, but he was hit by their car, according to the report. Oh, so it's not the soda that got him arrested. It was trying to run the dumb guy that ran in front of the car. Trying to run him over. That's what got his ass arrested. I love these headlines. They grab you by the short hairs and they go, you're going to go and check this shit out. Apparently the manager for McDonald's at, it gives the address. Y'all go there. 520 South Thompson Street called police on Monday to report a robbery. Okay, I have worked at fast food restaurants. I've worked at places that dispense beverages from the soda machine. Hun, you will lose more money in your cashiers giving out the wrong change than what you lost with that beverage right there. Dumbass. I know every time that happens, it adds up and then it increases the cost of doing business, yada, yada, yada. I've heard that line. I've given that line. But seriously?
Write down their frickin' plate number, and the next time they come in, charge them for a small pop, even when they grab a water cup. Get a little bit of your own back. Duh. The manager told police that 3 people went through the drive-thru and asked for large waters. Those 3 parked, went into the restaurant, dumped out the water, and then filled the cups with soda. Oh my God, talk about frickin' blatant. Dude, that takes Weibo big as coconuts. Seriously? And for you guys to actually see this shit and not do nothing. Can you not leap across that counter? Because apparently people from the future can leap across the counter. Can't you as an employee leap across the counter and go, hey, fuck we head? Charge them for the water again. That's what I say. The manager asked the 3 people to return the soda. 2 of them did. What'd they do? Pour it down the machine? Dumbass. It's already gone. But 1 did not. And that one was a criminal. By golly. Then the manager stood behind the suspect's car and tried to stop them from leaving. Oh, God. Darwin Award. But the car went into reverse and hit the manager. Well, you know, if it was parked and had to reverse to get out of there, that's kind of a logical. Duh. Wow. Did you study Common Core in school, honey? Just asking. The manager tried to get the key out of the ignition and was hit on the hand and then by the vehicle again, the manager told police. Wow, this is, really starting to sound like Keystone Cops. The police found the vehicle at a bowling alley and arrested the driver, who was Cody Morris. Cody, you violent criminal. You know he'll probably do 10 years in the big house. Where that fucking pervert down in Louisiana could get 3 years max. But this poor kid will probably get 10 years. Jesus. There's just no... wow. The police report listed 1 charge against Morris, and that was felony robbery. Oh, hey. Okay. The Washington County Detention Center website shows Morris was booked into jail on Tuesday and had a Rule 8.1 hearing scheduled for Friday morning. Well, where is Rule 8.1? Why do you have to have a point anything on rules? Why can't you just have Rule number 8? I have 2 rules. Don't fuck me over. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, refer to rule number 1. Simple. Don't have to remember much. And as I get older and I keep getting told memory's first thing that goes, I'm thinking, keep it simple. Stupid. Wow. Wow. Leave it to McDonald's manager. That just slays me. Okay. What's this? What are you guys talking about here? Oliver. Oh, wow. Trump should be the GOP nominee. It should, yeah, but whatever. Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Bread and circuses. That's, oh, live stream. Okay. Nope. I was going to see what you were sharing, but I ain't sharing. I did not want to go to a video. Thank you, cowboy. I'll go to that in a little bit. Or later. Later, Gator. Let me check Twitter. Fudge sickles. There's that frickin' Shitlery again. I got a million nicknames for her because, wow. One just doesn't cover how vile that creature is. You know? Some people really deserve multiple nicknames. Being judgmental? Just a skosh. Thank you for sharing that over here on that effing site, Cowboy Scout, so I can check it out later. You the bomb. Okay, I got to check Facebook because it's going nuts. House GOP kills bill allowing students to borrow at 0.75%. But it advances a bill that charges them up to 10.5% because cha-ching. And recently gave a multi-billion-dollar tax cut to the rich. Let's clean house. You know, everybody keeps saying we need to have term limits in Congress. And I'm thinking the best term limit is to not vote for them. That's the best term limit. But, you know, if I really thought voting worked, which I do think on a very local scale, on a very small scale, it can. Because when it's up close and personal and you got to deal with those people on a daily basis, yeah, it does have a tendency to make you be just a skosh more honest. But once you get past that very local scale, I don't know that it necessarily works anymore. And I've seen enough stuff on how things have been rigged that it's like, really, why bother? Why bother? I'm not going to go play that game. Oh, thanks, Bubs. How are you doing, sweetheart? Long time no see. Bubs is my furry friend. Okay, I'm gonna come over here to Oopie because I haven't been to Oopie yet, and damn, I'm running low on time. This one is cool. This one is really cool. Limit of 0 terms. You know, that would be absolutely amazing, Grim. Absolutely. You know, that could very well be Oliver. That could be. And you know, they don't want you being really intelligent to be a police officer either. They do not want you to be able to think, do any critical thinking or on your feet, you know, that kind of stuff. They want order followers. They don't want people that actually have a couple of synapses that are Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to this. Over on Oopie. And this really is cool. And this is the kind of stuff that would happen out here where I live because we are a very small community. Like last week when we had the big brouhaha, which they had it all over. I mean, it was all over the state. I don't know if it made national news or not, but it made global news because I talked about it. Yeah, limited audience. But still, they kept saying Oakley couple. No, they happen to live there. They are not from there. Those of us that have been here a while, like 30 some years, I'm not a native, but I'm native to Northwest Kansas, so, you know, native enough. And most of the oh my God, I see another thing I got to go to. Squirrel. I'm related to most of the people out here anyway, because my mother is from this neck of the woods. So, you know, my grandparents lived out here, yada, yada, yada. But they were saying that this couple was a local Oakley couple. And it's like, no. They just moved here. They hadn't even been here a couple of months. They'd already had their utilities shut off. These were fine, upstanding individuals. Not. And all I could think was, why the hell are you city folk coming and invading our small town atmosphere? We like it here. You may hear banjos when you come to play, but we know the banjo players and we stay away from them. Y'all bring all kinds of trouble here. Go away. We don't want you here. So, yeah, I'm real good for tourism, let me tell you. But to get to this story, I have to admit, I did do this for someone several years back when I still lived in Oakley. I don't live there anymore. I'm out of town in real Booneyville. population maybe 100. But I did this for someone who, yeah, they fell and broke their leg, and so I mowed her yard for the rest of the summer. So I'm just a mowaholic, apparently. In any case, EMT finishes mowing lawn after 87-year-old passes out. That does happen out here. 87-year-olds passing out and people stepping up and finish mowing in the yeah, we take care of each other. This was in Sacramento, California, though. A California EMT is being praised for performing an unusual task outside of his usual duties, mowing an 87-year-old man's lawn for him, which I'm sure if he belongs to a union, the union's going to sanction him or some such bullshit, because that's what unions do. Ken Densley said in a Facebook post his 87-year-old father passed out Saturday while mowing the lawn, an activity he won't allow anyone else in his family to perform. The neighbors called 911. He's okay and refused to go to the hospital. My sister and I came as soon as we heard, and while we were taking him back inside, one of the EMTs put the gurney away and the other finished mowing the lawn. I told him that I would do that, but he insisted. He finished and even put the mower away. Densley said he did end up taking his father to the hospital Saturday, but he was discharged Sunday and is now doing great. He has also promised to let us mow the lawn from now on, which, hey, if it works, my mother will not let me mow the lawn for her. Because I've gone down there. She's got one of those people-powered mowers. And I keep telling her, Mom, I need the exercise too, you know. But she won't let me mow for her. But she has college kids that live, because there's apartments all around. Her neighborhood is the properties are getting bought up, tearing down the houses, putting in duplexes, charging astronomical rents because it is a college town. And the college kids will come over and mow for her. Because what does she do? She takes them goodies. Yeah. So, it's a barter kind of thing. But she won't let me mow. But she'll let the handsome young college kid come over and mow for her. I see how she works. I can't get away with that. Mainly because there ain't no handsome college guys out here in Booneyville. They're all off going to college. What? What is that, Juana? From The Last Refuge, the bumper sticker of the day. Think, it's not illegal yet. Oh, damn! Booyah! That's a good one. I like that one, Juana Taco. Two Bundy sons lose bid for release ahead of trial. That is just such bullshit, Grim. Why the hell are they in jail anyway? Sons of bitches. Not the Bundys, but frickin' tards that be. I don't consider them powers that be. Because that gives them credit that they don't deserve. I consider them leeches that be. Because they are very good at being blood-sucking leeches. They are the leeches that be. Not powers that be, not tards that be. They are not elite by any stretch of the imagination. They are elitey. Sons of bitches. But let's get to this wonderful. I got to share this wonderful, the EMT that, bless your heart, darling. Love you muchly. That's an awesome job. And it's nice to see those kind of people get credit. They need to. We need to be putting more of that kind of news out there and drown out the bad shit. Because if we focus on the good stuff, then we will start seeing more of the good stuff. And then, the bad stuff, they might get a little bit more exaggerated. But really, seriously, people, I truly, truly believe that all that bad shit,
What, Grim? All that bad stuff and all the bad juju people, they've lost. They're in their death throes. The leeches that be are in their death throes. Because people are waking up. People aren't putting up with their shit. And it's taken time, yeah, and it may take another generation or so for it to really kick in. I'm hoping that by the time, because I know my grandchildren are sharp little critters. And they ask me a question, I tell them honestly. They are sharp little critters. And my girls are wising up to a lot of this stuff. And my eldest does not like politics at all. She doesn't pay attention to a lot of that shit. But she's starting to pay attention to some of this stuff because it's affecting her directly. And she is learning. And she's teaching me a few things. And that's pretty cool. Okay, Grimmy. Oh, the Bundy boys didn't lick Boot. Well, I think maybe a boot needs to go up somebody's derriere. And I sure as hell wouldn't lick that boot because I don't eat shit. I may talk shit, but I don't eat shit. And I'm not kissing anybody's ass. I'm not brown nosing. The only difference between a brown noser and an ass kisser is depth perception. So, let's see here. Oh, oh, God. Damn. Don't do that. Shit. I see a picture of her. I'm not retweeting it because it's just freaking gross. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, where was I? Oh, I know where I was going. There's a link off to the side of the Oopie pic that I gotta go to. Because it's like, oh my lord, that's just too freaking funny. It's in France. Those French are just too funny and inventive. A French statue gets a detachable penis to thwart thieves. Now, I do remember Roseanne Barr had a skit years and years ago. I think it was Roseanne Barr. It may not. I don't know. Somebody had a skit years and years ago where they were talking about the husband was going to go out partying. And she said, no, you're going to just leave that with me, and just pulled his penis off and stuck it in her purse. And I'm thinking, ow. You know, I don't have one of those, but I still went, ow. But this is funny. Wow. It's a he-she statue. Goes from a he to she in nut and flat. Apparently a town in France has seemingly found a solution that will prevent locals from vandalizing a statue of Greek hero Hercules. Oh, come on. It's not bad enough you guys cut his hair off. Now you got to cut it. Dang. I'm not going to butcher that name. This town has decided to create a prosthetic removable penis that can be attached to the statue of Hercules after years of vandals stealing the appendage. Okay. I have to because my mind went there. And if it's, I have sinned before God. If you think it, you may as well say it. So what would happen if someone were to replace that prosthetic with one of them their prosthetics that is battery operated? Would the Hercules statue start developing cracks? Would the bomb squad be called because all of a sudden Hercules is going Yes, my mind went there. I can't help it. Shit. Damn it. This is funny though. Considering Hercules' fragile manhood, wow, it's fragile. It's a French word. We've chosen to give him a removable prosthetic that we can add to the statue before each ceremony. Oh, that's just rude.
You mean he's got to go around like a eunuch until you have a ceremony and then you give him his junk back, and then once the ceremony's over, it's like, oh, we'll take that. You don't need that anymore. That's just rude. Come on. The least you can do is when you put the prosthetic on, make sure it's battery operated so you can have a little fun with it. God, I'll bet you Hercules is up there going, fuck me running. Not bad enough they cut off my hair. Now they cut me off down there. Shit. That's just not right. Sure, according to you guys, it's the best solution. Otherwise, you just end up constantly chasing after the anatomy of Hercules. Well, I'm sure Hercules is going, you want some of this? Come and get it. Oh, too slow. Oh, my goodness. Apparently, there's a number of unsolved cases of theft of the statue's penis that have been reported in the area throughout the years. And the mayor has decided it's time to put the systemic issue to rest. I wouldn't want anyone, not even my worst enemies, to go through what happens to this statue. And yet you're going to go, no, you haven't. No, you don't. It's just for show. That's gold. Apparently no information has been given about the design or the dimensions of the new appendage. Oh, God. Oh, this appendage will be added to the 10-foot tall statue, although it has been confirmed that it will only remain on the statue during ceremonies because, well, it's just for show. Whew. 10-foot tall statue. Okay, I'm trying to... You need to make it anatomically correct, proportionate wise. Wow. So where did they keep the prosthetic when it's not up for show during ceremonies? And do you have to wash it before the ceremonies? God. Yes, I went there. Good Lord. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay, I'm not sorry, but I still couldn't help myself. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? David Cameron left furious interview. Did he have a pissy fit? Was he microaggressed against? David Cameron left furious on Andrew Marr's show after being grilled about destitute soldier's death. Well, hun, don't like being questioned? Don't like having to deal with the consequences of your actions? Well, that's what you made the big bucks for. It says the video's unavailable to me. Which is okay. Okay. I'm having an issue with my Firefox, so I'm going to go over here. Whee! I'm sorry. I just can't get that out of my head, the detachable. That's just cold. Wow. You know, I'm going to have fun with this one. I got to find me some really, yeah, my little emoticons, because that's it. These are so much easier for me than actually having to type and stutter finger my way through, because that's usually what happens. But, oh, I feel bad for Hercules. That's just... You know, they're going to have to deal with the wrath of the gods when they do that shit. I mean, it's bad enough, you know, you have kids come along and swipe it from him. Swiper, no swiping. But... oh, yeah. Wow.
Where's the roll on the floor laughing little guy? Oh, I must have scrolled past him. Just a sec. I gotta find him. He's funny. Neener, neener, neener. What? Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. There. Yeah, that's Hercules. He's running around trying to find because they took it off. Okay. There. Okay, I'm gonna check out Fark. I have a few minutes. Yeah, inspiring. Harriet Tubman quote that went viral turns out to be fake. The trouble with quotes you find on the internet is that you never know if they are genuine, as Mark Twain so famously said. No, get it right. Abraham Lincoln is the one that said not everything that I was quoted as saying on the internet is something I actually said. Get it right. Jeez. Okay, I gotta check this out. This is under Fark's asinine, and well, how appropriate. It's under their category. The payday loans or payday lenders practice couldn't get any sketchier. Now they're triggering multiple overdrafts on your bank account if you don't pay them back. Oh, that just totally sucks. Okay, come on. Don't give me no shit. Open the link. There. About damn time, Farkelsteins. Farking off. Don't fark me off. Damn it. Oops. Okay, this is the hidden cost of payday loans. Here we go. I don't do these things. I live within my means. On top of the already high fees, a few years ago, HBO's John Oliver brought national attention to the problem of payday loans, noting how the practice often dragged customers or consumers into a deep cycle of debt. Yeah. The loans are set up so that short-term borrowers pay their debts on payday. But with the exorbitantly high APR charged by some lenders, payday loans can lead debtors to borrow again in order to make a deadline. I'm thinking that's called mafioso tactics. That's what I'm thinking. But there's yet another factor in that cycle, according to Consumer Financial Protection Bureau survey released Wednesday. Borrowers who don't have enough in their checking account to cover their payments are often subject to an even heavier price tag as banks charge overdraft or non-sufficient fund fees. Wow, talk about rubbing salt in the wound. In other words, live within your means, people. You do not need that iPod or iPad or iPhone or anything. You want an iPad? Go get you a feminine napkin and remove the safety strip, the little thingy, and smack that over your eye. There, you got an iPad. In an 18-month period, the government agency analyzed nearly 20,000 accounts that made payments on internet-based payday lenders and found that debtors paid on average of $97 in overdraft and non-sufficient fund fees. That's almost 3 times the amount of the $34 paid by the average American. According to the study, roughly half of those payments from those borrowers failed to go through, leading to the $185 in fees on average over the 18-month period. Holy shit! And though 88% of payment requests succeed with no overdraft fees, if the debtor's payment fails to go through once, subsequent payments are also unlikely to follow. Wow. In other words, don't get a payday loan. Fuck it. Jeez, oh Pete, that totally sucks. I don't know, Oliver. I wonder if they have one that goes turtle in the winter. Oh, my Lord. I hadn't thought of that. Leave it. Yeah, yeah, okay. Never mind. Oh, well, you know what? I am just about out of time, peeps. Y'all have been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair with your hostess, Grammy Mary, here on RLM Radio and the FN Radio and Spreaker, the RLM Spreaker channel. And I don't have a clue. I don't remember any of the other channels that we've got, but Grimmy says we've got other places that we're on too, and it's like, holy crap, I'm getting out there to corrupt the whole world. Booyah! Also, he did add my Skype number, which I don't, it's supposed to work. I paid for it, but I've never had someone call me on my Skype number. So maybe Friday we can have someone call me on my Skype number and even see if it works. And if not, what the hell? In any case, I will be back Friday, but before I come on Friday, you will have Flash and Vince, and they'll be doing their little This Is No Time for Rational Thinking. Friday at noon Central Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I will be on Friday at 7 o'clock or 7 p.m. Central Time, my time, time with the universe, time set with the cosmos, because it's my time. But there's some people that say 8 p.m. Eastern Time is the schedule they go by. I don't know why. I'm not Eastern Time. And then Grimmy and Moose Girl will be following me Friday evening on Freakers Ball. Have all kinds of stuff coming up. Until then, have an absolutely awesome rest of your